What will see you through is not passion, but the sense of deep connection to what you were meant to accomplish, to a sense of destiny in life. This is what I was meant to do. People often say the cliche of follow your passion in life, as if that's what's important, as if that's my message. And I find that word passion a little bit cringeworthy. It almost sounds like a perfume or something. It's very sentimental, and it doesn't have much meaning to me. So I never like to talk about finding your passion. I look at it very differently because, look, when it comes to mastery, when it comes to success, when it comes to gaining power in this world, it requires a lot of effort. It requires discipline. It requires hard work. It requires years of dedication, patience. And if all that is fueling you is your passion, you're never going to be able to have the energy and the patience to go through a lot of the monotony that is involved in building anything successful. So, to be honest with you, I actually kind of hate that word passion. So here's how I look at it. You have a life's task, something you were born to accomplish. It's something that resonates deep, deep within you. It's what we call a calling in the old sense of the word, your vocation, what you are called to accomplish. It reveals itself when you are a child by things you were drawn to, and then it becomes clearer as you get older that this is what I was meant to do. I'm somebody who's interested in the body. I need to go into sports or athletics or dance or whatever it is. Or I'm somebody that's into patterns and mathematics and that kind of world. That's where I should go into. Or I'm into the sciences and I'm kind of more of an abstract thinker. Or I'm a word person, I'm into writing and literature, etc. Or I'm an imager, or I like working with my hands. I don't care, whatever it is. It's all beautiful, it's all equal, it's all great. Working with your hands is no inferior to writing a book. You discover what your life's task is. You feel a connection to it. You feel a love of it. Okay, so maybe love enters into the picture a bit there. And you feel that this is something that you were destined to create. And I advise people very deeply on many occasions how to find that. It's a process that you must go through if it's not clear to you. It was clear to me when I was 8 years old that writing was something that I so much loved that I had to do. And if I couldn't become a writer, I might as well just kill myself. It meant that much to me, okay? But now that you've discovered or you have a connection to what this is, to what your life's task must be, you then have to be a very patient and disciplined person. You have to be willing to go through an apprenticeship phase of many, many years of learning your craft, of learning all of the different codes and conventions that go into it, training with a master or training with a mentor, if that is possible, and trying different things and learning as much skills as possible. That requires being able to put up with tedium. So what happens is if passion and pleasure is your motivating factor in life. This is where I dislike that word passion. It makes me cringe. If passion is what motivates you, the moment something is boring, you're going to go, I don't feel passionate about that. I don't want to study the piano every day like that. I don't want to have to learn all these different steps in this particular sport. It's not passionate for me. It doesn't give me, it's not fun. Boy, is that dangerous, right? Because not everything in life is fun. To gain power, to become successful, to master something, it's going to require days and weeks of some kind of pain sometimes. So if you're feeling out of shape, for instance, and you want to get into shape, going to the gym and running and swimming, at first it's kind of painful and it's kind of boring, admit it. But then there are rewards for it. But if you enter into this going, I have to be passionate about running those laps to get into shape, you're never going to make it past the first day because your passion is going to die after day 3 when your legs ache and your muscles are tired and you're feeling kind of bored. What will see you through is not passion, but the sense of deep connection to what you were meant to accomplish, to a sense of destiny in life. This is what I was meant to do, right? I love this. I love it so much that I'm willing to put up with the pain involved, with the boredom, with the tedium, with the training, because I know that in a year or 2 or 5 years or 7 years, it will start becoming more fun. It will start opening up. Things will start happening for me, right? So just get over this notion that everything in life has to be pleasurable. And here's the following way I would look at it. Redefine your concept of pleasure. So playing a video game or watching a porn video on the internet might give you a weird kind of pleasure in the immediate moment. But then it doesn't really last. It turns into addiction. You have to do it every single day, and soon the effect wears off. The pleasure is rather minimal. But if you do something where the pleasure is like a week away, where the moment lasts a bit longer, you can postpone the need for immediate pleasure. So let's say you take on a project that's going to take a good month of your life to get done. And then it's not much fun, but then you work a month and it's finished. You go, wow, I learned something. I achieved it. I finished it. That gives me a kind of pleasure, right? Well, then imagine doing that over the course of a year. You decide to build a business. You decide to write a book. And then it takes you a year and there's a lot of pain involved, but you finish it. Wow, that's a pretty damn good sense of pleasure that it gave me, right? Imagine that it takes 5 years or 10 years, that you actually build a business, that you actually create something that's really long lasting. Instead of just pleasure, it gives you a tremendous sense of fulfillment that is very deep and lasting. That is infinitely greater than any kind of momentary pleasure you can get in life, than anything that any kind of passion will bring you. So have that kind of long-term approach and see the success that you want in your career as something that's going to require several years. And how are you going to see yourself through the drudgery, through the day-to-day work? It's through a deep connection. It's through a sense of, it's going to take me 5 years, but the rewards are fantastic. I don't need to be passionate about it. I need to be consistent, and I need to feel connected to my work. That's how I would redefine that.